Hey everybody, welcome to our all new scrap metal art video with Matt. Today I'm going to show you how I made this donkey out of horseshoes, washers, and some bolts. So stick around, I'm going to show you how. Alright guys, so to get started on this project, we are going to need 2 large horseshoes, and then you need about 2 medium horseshoes, and if you can, get 2 small horseshoes. But because we got medium horseshoes, we're going to have to cut these at an angle to make them join and have those like donkey pointy ears, guys. So then you're going to need to get yourself 2 small washers for your nose holes. You're going to need 2 large washers for your eyes. You need something that's got a nice curvature just like this that we can use to outline the nose with down here, guys. And then I got just a couple of bolts that we're going to put up here at the top to give it like the famous donkey hair in the middle. So let's go ahead and get all our points that's going to be touching just like this on these pieces right here, all nice and cleaned up. And what we're going to do first is we are going to go ahead, get these the way we want it right here, and we're going to go ahead and weld these two together. Alright, so next I just want to get the eyes right here lined up. Go ahead and get those tacked on real quick also. Alright, so next I want to take my 2 little nostril holes right here that I'm going to use for the nose and go ahead and tack them inside. Make sure they're nice and lined up the best we can, and we'll get those tacked up next. Alright, so now we got those spot welded into place right there. Now I want to take my little curved piece I have right here. Just want to stick it on there and get it nice and tight that it looks like it's going to fit right over the 2 washers. About right there looks good to me. So now I'm going to take a marker. I'm just going to mark that angle, and then we'll cut that out with a cutoff wheel. Alright, so we got our piece cut out right there, guys, and put around the nose hole right there. So now we can just go ahead and tack weld that in place right there now. Alright guys, so next I took my little bolts that I have to use for the hair right here and went ahead and just kind of lined them up nice and perfect like that right there. And now I just need to tack weld these bolts to the side right here. So I'm going to go ahead and jump on that next. Then we'll be ready to make our ears. Alright, so now I want to take my 2 remaining horseshoes that we have, guys, and I just want to make a line right here just like that. And then I want to do the same thing on this one too, almost at like a 45-degree angle. And then we're going to go ahead and cut these 2 horseshoes on our little 45 line right there. Then we'll take these halves, turn them over to the side right here, and mark them again where to cut them, and then we'll have our small pointy ears. Alright guys, so with your 2 ears now that you've cut them, you want to line them up so that you do it just like this, where your 2 points are touching down here. You want to overlap on this one side right there and mark you a line with a marker, and do the same thing so that the inside one is touching this part and overlapping, and mark you a mark, and then go ahead and cut that piece off. Alright, so next we want to take our ear pieces, guys, and just kind of line them up where you think they look the best at on your piece. You might want to cock them, give them a little angle or something like that. And like on mine, I like the little pop out look, so I'm going to have my outside ear part on the overlap on the ends right here. So I just want to get it lined up where I like it, and then we can go ahead and weld that into place next. Alright, so now everything is welded together. There is our donkey main feature piece. So now what we need to do is just let that cool down for a little bit, guys. Then we're going to take our wire brush and just give it a nice little scruff, and then we will prime it and get it ready for paint. Alright guys, that is going to do it for today's project. I hope you liked that. Be sure to hit that like button down below for me at the bottom, guys, and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful week. Peace.